Hello, everybody, and welcome back after a long
Hello.
time of rating from our side. Uh, yeah, I am Lucas, and I have with me Eric, both from Blue Fire, who makes the Flame engine. And yeah, today we're going to present the results from the Game Jam. And yeah, it was an amazing Game Jam. We had more than 100 people were signed up on each, I think. And
Yeah.
do you remember how many teams it was?
How many teams or subs?
Teams. Yeah, submissions. Yeah.
Yes, we had 23 submissions, 23 valid submissions. I think we had a
Mm,
little bit more that was disqualifying, but
yeah.
23 made it to the last.
Yeah. And they were so good. Like it was. No offense to the the game jammers of last year, but these submissions were so much higher quality.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is because we have improved the engine or if it's just because people are better at Flame now,
Or both.
or both. That's true. Okay, let's see what we more have on the slides that I threw together before here. Yeah, and of course, thanks to our sponsors again that have made all these nice prizes possible. So it's Flutter themselves, AppWrite, which makes like a backend for anything, I guess, but a backend like an easy way to handle a backend. And Invertase, which makes awesome open source tools and everything like that. And the unicorn up here in the corner, Very Good Ventures, where a couple of the Blue Flame people work too. And last but not least, Sturdy Keep, which actually makes games in Flame. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see what we have next. So for the people who didn't join the jam, or if they joined the jam and have forgotten what the theme was, then you have almost as long memory as me. But at least the theme for this year's game jam was 1-bit style, and I forgot when I had the opening stream. I forgot to say that you could interpret it like however you wished. So a lot of the submissions were kind of similar with it was black and white color, like only having two colors at one time. Yeah, so the something with the 1-bit style can look something like this. And our rating. Yeah, can you explain a bit of how our rating worked, Eric?
Yeah, so our rating, it was the total of points that you could earn was based on these four criteria. So we had graphics, audio, game design, and team. So graphics and audio is basically, like uh, the quality of the asset that you made, both visually and sounds, music, how well it, like fitted the theme or the game itself. Like if you had like amazing graphics, but they don't talk to each other, like that, they was very different from each other. Doesn't matter that they are good because the game will not look good in the end. So this is something that we take in account. And also they score more if you made them yourself. So if the team made the images, the graphics, and the audio, they would score more. And if you use from royalty free libraries, or if you bought the assets and use it in your game, you could only score the top -1 point. So you would never score the top points on that, on those two criteria. And game design is basically how well your game work, how good the mechanics and the playability of the game is, how well have you fitted the elements of the game. Basically, to put in simple words, like if there is a good game or not. And the team, how well was the team interpreted on your submission. So this could be like how creative you were into interpreting the team, or this is very subjective, but yeah, the idea is that how good does the game fits into the theme. And it's a very abstract, but it's something that once you see, like
Yeah. Yeah, well explained. And then each takes all these ratings that we give and make an average out of it and
Yeah.
score the different games. And the prizes we had were $200 for the top team and 100 for the second one, 75 for the third, 50 for the fourth, and 25 for the fifth. And then we also have all of the top teams get a $25 gift card that you can use in AppWright's swag shop, and they have a lot of cool things there. So that will be fun. And each member of the top 10 teams will receive a swag bag from Invertase. So that there will be a lot of, if anyone is going to Flutter Vikings on Wednesday, then Mahid, who is organizing that, he is a member of Invertase. So, and he is the king of swag, I think. There is so much swag there. And then the top teams will also receive the awesome Dash plushes and t-shirts from Flutter. All right, yeah, you have one now too. I was confused there for a while. Okay, yeah, let's get started with the ranking then. And since most of the prizes go to the top 5 teams, we'll start with the 5th place. And like drum roll, 5th place is, so I guess if I put it up like this, almost only the team that have made it recognize it, but this was made by Shariari, Klosterhostan, and Silver Sara, and the game name was Galoot. And so yeah, congratulations, Galoot team. And in this game, you're playing in a dystopic world without colors, because all of you're a cat, and all of the colors have been stolen by Dognald. And you have to find the magic yarn balls to restore the color to the world. Yeah, let's and I think there might have been some more team members in that team too, but yeah, I just copy pasted all the team members that were listed on itch, and maybe everyone didn't have itch.io accounts. And then we have on 4th place, it's set in year 2055, Neo Miami, and that was made by Rocket Storm, and it's called Road Cop. Oh, I guess we're straight in front of the text there.
Yes.
And in this game, the roads become a dangerous place, and the local police department have decided to make special forces to prevent attacks inside the city. And you should save your city with your heavily equipped RC vehicle. So like drive around here with your little car and can send out rockets and stuff. And that was a lot of fun. I really liked the aesthetics of that one.
So much green.
Yeah,
Love it.
it's like either green or black and white on almost all the games. It's, okay, 3rd place. And you don't even know what the rankings were, right, Derek? So this is like a surprise for you too.
Yeah, I haven't previously that, so
Yeah,
just learned right now.
yeah, that's fun. So 3rd place is a very hard game, but very fun physics, and it's made by FS Stoff and Vilvan, and it's called 1-Bit Bounce. And you're this little box here, or 1-bit pixel or whatever, and you're supposed to jump from one of these pillars to the next without hitting the ground. And it's much harder than it looks.
Yeah. So much harder.
And you can get these kind of like crazy physics bugs too that either help you or completely destroy you, which I thought was fun. Okay, on to the second place then. And the second place,
Here we go.
maybe some of you recognize this one. This one was made by Tosu, Pizza Margarita 93, Mekal, Joel Aas, and Emma Lindmark, and that was probably the biggest team I think there was.
And the
And-
big thing.
And they made like the assets, the sound, and the gameplay and everything. And in this game, you're playing both of these characters. Like there are two mazes that are not the same that you have to get through. And when you move one of your characters, the bounds which the other character can move within change. So you have to move them. Like you have to solve the puzzle on both sides with both of them. So really cool game mechanics, I think. So congratulations to that. And remember, everyone, you can play all the games if you go into the itch.io site. And I think sometimes they have some problems playing in Firefox. So if they do, just try out Chrome instead. And on to the first place.
Drum rolls.
I missed the game name here too. Split was the name of this game. And not to spoil the ending, but to play the game, and there is some nice like conclusion to the whole story, why you are in these two different mazes, and why one is a ghost and why one is a skeleton. Okay, are you ready, Eric?
I'm ready.
First place for this year's Midyear Flame Game Jam 2022
What is it?
was Bees and Spikes by Wilder Fischotter. I have no idea if I pronounced that I am correct, but yeah, such a good game.
Was excellent.
Yeah, it's like a really fun gameplay and lots of levels, and you really had to like think in the levels, but they weren't too hard, and it's just amazing
sense of progression.
Yeah, just amazing how you can make such a game in just one weekend.
Yeah.
Congratulations to and a solo team too. Amazing. They made the music and everything themselves, I think. Okay, and like we didn't say that earlier either, but a lot of the other games were amazing. Like the gameplay was super great, but since they hadn't made the audio and assets themselves, it was very hard for them to compete with the top ranking games.
Yeah.
So I think we will take a few minutes to play through some of the games.
Let's go.
And just show them. And then I guess we can just continue with the slides after that, I think. Can I just remove that one? Let's see.
What are you going to play first?
Yeah, what should we play? Should we play the winner first, maybe?
Yeah, that's unfair.
Let's see, share. Okay, let's see, can we zoom this in a bit? Does that work? No?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you can see anyways.
We can see. Bees and Spikes.
Beaks and Spikes, here it is, folks. Oh, sadly, I don't think you can hear the audio, right?
Yeah, we can.
You can? Okay,
Yeah.
that is also shared. That's great. So here you are, a little bee minding yourself, and you're supposed to get to the flower. And then you get to the next level. And in the beginning, it's pretty easy. Like you can only walk on these pluses. But then these spikes appear. and you have to not walk into them, because if you walk into them, then boom, you're dead.
Boom.
So you have to figure out how to go like back and forth without dying. And here,
It's complicated.
what was the plan?
Boom.
Go
Go down
down again.
and then
Up.
go.
Now, right. And then it just gets harder and harder.
And what was the thing that you liked the most in this game, Byron?
I think it was because it felt like a complete game. Like it's done. It's like they could release it now.
Yeah, that's true. And I would love to see this game release. I would play this. That
Oh yes,
play this.
yeah, it's amazing. There was something. Oh yes, like I have played this before, but I still don't remember really how these
Yeah,
spikes move.
it's hard. It's
Yeah.
challenging.
Yeah. Should we check out some other games?
Sure.
Should we take one that is that was not in the top 5 maybe? One that
Yeah.
I really liked was the Defector, which was a game by Raphael.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know Raphael, he is the creator of the Bonfire engine, which is an RPG engine on top of Flame. So I'm not surprised that he managed to make such a good game in such short time, because he have practiced.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay, where is... Oh, there it is, Flutter demo. Okay, maybe even full screen this one. So here you're steering with your keyboard, and you're a little devil that is supposed to take revenge on your... oh, I can't hear anything, wait. You're supposed to take revenge on your boss. So you are... oh, yeah, you can see my mouse. So you are this little devil. No, that's who you are. Up there in the corner. And let's move around here, and supposed to watch out for all of the monsters and these kind of spiky things. Otherwise you lose some life, and you will need it because this game is quite hard. And down here you can pick up an arrow or a bow and some arrows, and then you can shoot these monsters. If you don't, they will eat you up. And some monsters are a little bit stronger, so you have to shoot them several times. And then you can pick up these keys. Oh, shit. To get more arrows and whatever they have in the locked rooms. And then I found a bug in this game which really helped me when I was creating it, because if you die, then the arrow counter doesn't reset. So you can keep more arrows than you're supposed to have. And I'm really bad at games, so I really needed it to finish it. Oh shit! And these ones are throwing some kind of bombs at you. Yeah, and that's about this game. I'm not gonna spoil the boss for you. You have to finish it yourself. Yeah, so this game is called Defector. Let's put that one. Do you have any suggestions of another game we should play?
I really like that. I never remember if it's Gravitator or Graviator.
Oh yes,
or
Graviator. Yeah, that one's...
If you grab it.
Yeah, I think it's called Graviator.
Gladiator, yes.
That one was very cool too. And I think they continued to develop it afterwards, which is
Yeah,
very nice to see.
I mean, the voice acting on that game, even though it says just in the beginning, it's
Yeah.
spectacular.
Yeah.
Love it.
For sure. Okay, let me share that tab. And this game was made by Alejandro Santiago, Max Weber, Paul Köhler, and Verena Seiser. And I hope I got your names right. I probably didn't, but you have to forgive me. Oh, it's a little bit small. Can I get this bigger?
Hello,
Can
pilot.
hear-
Pilot, do you hear me? I'm glad you're still alive. Apparently, we have suffered an attack and our spaceship is seriously damaged. The oxygen pump system is malfunctioning and we need to repair it immediately.
Oh, I almost got killed before I even started.
Yeah. I think the voice acting is just a trap, you know.
I'm glad you're still alive. Apparently, we have suffered an attack and our spaceship is seriously
I can't
damaged.
hear anything
The
when I
oxygen
have,
pump system is
the
malfunctioning
sound
and
in my-
we need to repair it
what
immediately.
Oh yeah, and you pick up these oxygen bubbles so that you can use your oxygen tank to go around.
Yeah.
You're supposed to
have
pick up
to
some
collect.
tools. And there are a few different levels. Oh, can't I? Oh, okay. And sometimes the gravity spins. Ah! Oh, I'm steering with the wrong keys. That's why it was so hard. I'm so used to it, like Vim bindings.
Yeah. You need to get in controls on games.
Yeah, exactly. Should have like a NES controller with just the HJQL on it that goes to the arrow keys. Okay, I guess I have to get over here.
The music is so, it gives you the vibe of the
yeah,
game. Survivor, science fiction thing.
Yeah,
I like it.
And I really like the voice acting in the beginning too, just like you said too.
Really hope the release this on the stores.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. I guess Max, who was the voice actor.
Great job, man.
Yeah, indeed. And I can have a look here at the results, and yeah, I can share the results of the rest of the games too.
Yep.
So because I mean, even the top 10 people get things, so it can be interesting to see. Let's see, window. So as we said, Beats and Spikes on the top, then Split, then One Bit Bounce, then Road Cop, and then Galoot. And then on the 6th place was Bit Swap by Etherkit and Hydra Softworks. And what did we do in this one? Do you remember?
It was like those endless falling game where you have to bounce from one side to the screen, avoiding the.
Oh, right. Oh, yes, this was it. Yeah, that was very good too. And that was also very hard. Oh, I think Flutter automatically binds the back button or something on each. So
maybe your
can't
focus
really go
is
back.
on the game screen.
Yeah, I'll just go use this time instead. And then after Bit Swap on 7th place, well, we had the Graviator, the one we just played. And
it's actually tied with the. You see, they
true.
are all tied.
Yeah, they are. Oh, 6th place.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder. Oh, they are also. It's also tied with that one.
Yeah, they are.
What happened after it? And then it goes to 9th place afterwards. Okay, interesting. I actually missed that.
Agent.
Yeah, we also have one dungeon here on 6th place.
True. Nice platformer. Yeah, very nice platformer.
Yeah, very nice platformer. And then on 5th place, we have Defector. And then on 4th place, we have Midyear. And then on 3rd place, we have Untitled Chapter. And then on 2nd place, we have Midyear. And then on 1st place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Midyear. And then on 2nd place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Midyear. And then on 2nd place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Midyear. And then on 2nd place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Midyear. And then on 2nd place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Midyear. And then on 2nd place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Midyear. And then on 2nd place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Midyear. And then on 2nd place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Midyear. And then on 2nd place, we have Defector. And then on 1st place, we have Mid it's also put a lot. They also put a lot of work into that one, and that was from BBK Games. And Agent 001 was great too.
Man, this game, the intro of this game almost won me as a huge 007 fan. The moment I
Yeah.
that intro, I said, "Oh my god, it's so cool."
Yeah, and yeah, it was very nice. And Dev Cage or Dev Kage or how his nick is pronounced, he's making a lot of flame tutorials on YouTube, so you should check that out.
Yeah, definitely
he's-
worth seeing.
Yeah, he's been making tutorials for like 2 years or something for Flame. I think he's one of the first ones to make a lot of tutorials about Flame on
Dude,
YouTube. Yeah,
look at that.
look
This
at
is
that, so cool. Love that. It's amazing. And really nice soundtrack that they have chosen too.
Yeah. And it was made with mini sprite, if I remember correctly.
I think so too. And it was amazing how many games that actually used mini
Yeah.
sprite. And you just, I mean, you took like 2 weeks before the game jam and just made mini sprite, and it became
Yeah.
such a success. So cool.
It was so I was so happy to saw all the entries that was made all the work worth it.
Yeah. Oh, and is this which one is this one? It's the one
Oh,
with
this
the
is,
two. Oh yes, I love the story of this one.
Yeah. It's a little bit philosophical thing, like you question your existence and so on.
Yeah, and like the universe, and this game was very. I have like a 49-inch like super wide screen that I work
Yeah.
on, and I played this full screen on that. And in this game, you have to go around the screen a lot, so you have to
Oh
like
my
go super far from one edge of the screen to the other. So I had to scale it down because otherwise it would have taken ages to play it.
That's what you get for having such a big screen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and they even have 2 languages here.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Sadly, the Portuguese one is only for the Mino. I think the gameplay
Okay.
is only in English.
Yeah, I guess they didn't have time to make it for both. Yeah, you should really check this one out for the story. It's very cool. And this one, it's quite long too, so I want to go through more of it than just the intro.
Yeah, but I definitely recommend people take a look at this. It's it's super simple. It's just text and squares and a little bit of movement, but it gets to you. Like you want to keep listening and reading the text, the history. It's super taking.
And it's so spot on the theme too, because it's like 1 bit, because it is only 1 bit moving around, and it's only 2 colors.
Yeah,
I really liked.
And that's a good example of how you should interpret game jam themes. I definitely would suggest people should take a look on that if they want to join more game jams. A very good example.
Indeed. Agree. And also that it's like very well scoped, because when you only have 2 days, it's you have to have a small idea to be able to finish it, and then add on things afterwards. But some people managed to pull off some crazy game ideas here anyway. So if you think you can do that, go for it. And then on the 11th one, we have another platformer, which is called Skeleton Hunt, where you run around chasing skeletons. And here is also a tie on another is the floor is lava, and it is extremely hard. But really
Super
fun physics mechanics too. So you are this little ball, and you can like swing from these platforms, but if you touch the platforms, or if you touch the ground, you die. No, I don't know why let's open it here instead.
I think it's the W
Yeah,
and space.
but that's oh, now it works, I think. No, it doesn't seem to swing.
You are swimming.
Or look, like the gravity looks like it's going this way instead. Let's try to restart this.
It's probably wind there.
Oh, maybe there is some wind. Okay, now it works. Now I can swing. And then you just like release, and then you're supposed to throw that out again without hitting that one. And I will probably hit that one now when I go there. But this, like, I have made it over this tower once.
Yeah.
And you can get that one a little bit longer. Did you manage to get over that tower?
No.
No. It's so hard. Oh, this might work. Go on, and then you can do like jump in the middle too. Okay, impossible. I say like Kenan, I give up. And then QWERTY, where you're supposed to write on the keyboard to get 2 lines between the keys to make kind of like a floor for a ball that is coming down. Very interesting game mechanics. I haven't seen anything like that before. And I was 13th place, and then Defector on 14th place, like we said before. And then Binary Memory was a lot of fun too. So you're supposed to remember a sequence of zeros and ones and write them in within 10 seconds, I think. And Victor Manuel, he made some... there is high score and stuff built into this one, which was fun to see.
Oh,
that is like global high score. So you can see... I guess you can only see the high score in the end.
Try losing. Yeah.
Yeah, I will just lose so that I can get to a high score. Bad sound score. And I guess this so you can see some high scores. So I tried a lot to get up to 2nd place.
Yeah, you are up in the high score.
Yeah, I'm also here in the bottom because I'm also LK. Before I figured out that you played with your mouse, I was sitting with the keyboard, like with the zeros and ones, and like, it's not working. Yeah, should we check one more game and then we'll go back to the slides?
Yeah.
Do you have any last one that you want to have a look at?
Brain Punk is a good one, I think.
Oh, that's amazing.
That was a very interesting take on the team.
I mean, look at this art. It's crazy. And we can play it from here. I think it's better.
Yeah.
And this is a bit more of a storytelling game, and it has this like logic puzzles in it, and all of the art is made by the creator of the game by like manipulating other images, and I think it was some like AI generated images too.
Yeah,
that is then modified.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, and it's only 2 colors here too, but so you can get like gray if you just put the black a little bit less dense, which is very cool, I think. And it has a like nice little story where you're looking for your little brother in this kind of future dystopian city.
And
then some then you get some little puzzles. So here it's like, help me calculate its weight if it is 1 kilogram plus half its own weight. So then it becomes double, right? And then it goes on like that. And some of the puzzles are quite hard, I think.
Yeah.
It took me quite some time to figure.
You know, I
out
think
some.
this puzzle is incorrect.
No, I got it explained to me. I thought it was incorrect first too, but so
No,
the
but it's 64 by 8.
yeah,
That should
and
be
then
8.
yeah, that's what I thought too before Jochum told me. I think he told me, or was it Helen maybe? I don't remember. Who told me why it was like it was. So for every 8 cigarette butts he collected, he rolled 1 full cigarette for himself. He told me that if he let me enter if I answered 1 simple question: how many cigarettes can he make from 64 collected butts? So at first you're like, oh, it's easy. 64 divided by 8, it's 8.
Yeah.
And you press 8 here, and it says, no, it's not correct. Because when it's correct, it pops up 1 here.
Yeah.
But we're missing one thing. That if you have 8 butts, or 8 cigarettes, then you will have 8 butts from those 8 cigarettes, and you will get 1 more cigarette from those butts. So it becomes 9. Really
Okay.
sneaky.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to the slides and not spoil the whole game for you. Let's share the slides instead. And yeah, it was so much
We have
fun
a
playing with this
question
one.
in chat.
All right, what places get plushies? Let me go back and see what I wrote here. I think
It was top 5, right?
I think it was all the members of the top 5 teams, yeah. Indeed. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe there will be more plushies, but because there were a lot of solo teams. So we'll have a check with the, but definitely the top 5 places at least. And yeah, if like now you're done with your games, but it's a great opportunity for you to continue to work on them and release them into the store. So now we have this like after jam thing, so we can help you to finish up your games, and you can ask, like, just throw out your questions on us, and we'll help you to get your games out into the stores. So you just like stabilize them after the jam and so on.
It's also information that we have the Ignite program from Blue Fire. So if you want to apply your game that was handled on the gen for the program, that's also a great opportunity for us to help you.
Yeah, can you tell us a bit more about the Ignite program? Because
Yeah,
I
so
think
this
we've
is
only mentioned it once.
Yeah, so Ignite program is just a small because, well, it's just us that are trying to help this. So the Blue Fire teams behind this, we can help you grow your game with monetary help. Not much, because all our money comes from donations and our supporters, but we can help buy a tool, maybe buy some, like some license that you need. So it's not much, but we can use that to help. But mostly we can help you with advertising our game. So we have a good deal of marketing channels that we can use to help you. We can help you, of course, with questions, and maybe even sitting together on a call and try to fix that bug that is haunting our game. So it's basically a way for Blue Fire to help independent developers that are using Flame to make their games better, to release their games, and spread Flame around the world, a good Flame.
Yeah, that's a good explanation. And I missed this slide. So SUP by Invertase it is like an online Flutter sandbox where you can share and build examples, a little bit like Dartpad, but a lot more powerful, like a full-blown editor in the browser. And they are actually having a competition right now for the one that can build like cool things inside of SAP, and they have like really like a lot more expensive prices than we have.
Yeah.
So if you want to bring your game over to SAP and show it off, I think you can win some really cool prizes. I think they had some like VR headsets and stuff like that. And even if you don't want to be in their competition, you could just check out SAP by going into sap.run. Recommend you to do that. Yeah. And yeah, again, thanks to our sponsors, and also thanks to all of you that attended. I mean, we had so much fun, and we got a lot of feedback on the engine, and a lot of feedback on Minisprite too, which is a tool we will continue to develop.
Work for me now. I have so much work ahead of me, but that's great.
Yeah. We'll probably get some pull requests and stuff when it starts to get some traction.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to do it all yourself. Yeah. All right. I think that is all for us. And hopefully it won't be another full year until we have the next Game Jam. But maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so. Who knows? We're not much of planners, so we just get an idea and then we execute it. Yeah, if you have any questions, by the way, you can just ask them in the chat and we'll try to answer them. You can stay on for like another 2 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
And I hope to see a lot of you on Flutter Vikings in the coming days. And even if you're not there, you can sign up online. There will be some really amazing talks there. And it will be so much fun to go to a physical conference with all these Flutter people that you've seen them around everywhere in like the issues and PRs and on Twitter, but you don't really know who they are in reality, right? I'm really looking forward to that.
That would be awesome.
Okay, I think no more questions. Yeah, here we go. No, if someone offering their help for the Game Jam, yeah, we could take in some like what is it called? Volunteers. That would be cool. We can make it even bigger. Yeah, I think we grew by top 10 for plushes. I accidentally pushed that one, but we'll see what we can do about that. What were I saying? Yeah, how many submissions did we have last year? Maybe 10 or something?
12, 13.
Yeah, like and I think it was about the double amount of, no, it was even more amount of participants on itch this year. So we're growing quickly on the Game Jam front. So it'll be fun to see what happens next Game Jam. But I'm not gonna hold you up any longer. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you continue to fiddle around with your games, and see you on Discord and on Twitter and
forever.
On GitHub and forever and everywhere. Bye everyone, and
Bye-bye.
have a good one.
Have a great one.